My killers who will not take no for an answer.
My highly trained strat knights.
My fucking warriors who will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or fucking dies! You know that if ever could, I wanna hear the sound.
To the Remedy. Welcome to the Remedy, brought to you in part by Fresh Entertainment, Dimension G Clothing, where you can go right now and get our Hardstyle Arena shirts for only $10 right now. That's dimension-g.com. Also brought to you in part by the Axiyum Network. Axiyum, giving you the tasty truth. Welcome to Hardstyle Arena, the Remedy. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome aboard. This is Hardstyle Arena, the Remedy. We've got our hosts, Gio from Dimension G Clothing over here, running all. This guy makes some of the most used and most seen clothing all around the hardstyle scene. If you've seen the Hardstyle Supreme gear, that's this guy. To my right, we've got that #1 promoter from Hardstyle Arena, the one that you know that you guys love to get your tickets from, Martha. And then right here in the middle, your host of the most, Sharif. Welcome, guys. All right. So today we've got a special show. It's not just the premiere of Hardstyle Arena, the Remedy, but it's also, we're going to be showcasing a very special thing. We're going to be showcasing the premiere of Andy the Core's album. And we've got our special guest, Andy the Core, who's going to be in with us today. We're going to be doing an interview with him throughout the show, as well as getting a special live guest mix from Andy the Core, which is going to be a special treat for all of you guys. Now, a little info about Andy the Core. Andy the Core is an artist that emits pure hardcore energy, whether it's during his extremely invigorating on-stage performances or whilst listening to heavy speaker-ravaging tunes, and always manages to bring hardcore heads to a whole other level. With his top-notch discography that includes extreme dance floor bangers like Brutal Method, Disco Disto with X-Mind, We Control You with Dr. Peacock, and Innovate with F-Noise, it's no surprise that this hardcore Italia hero has made his way straight to the forefront of the hardcore movement. Known for pushing extremes during his dynamic DJ sets, Andy the Core always provides the right vibes to the crowd during all performances. He's had plenty of highlight gigs at major festivals such as Dominator, Masters of Hardcore, DEF CON 1, Decibel Outdoor, Thunderdome, Intense Festival, Snake Pit, and many, many more. Guys, let's welcome Andy the Core. Hey, what's up, Andy? How you doing?
How you doing, guys? I'm fine. How you doing?
We're excited to have you, Andy. We're going to be showcasing your new album today.
I'm excited. I'm excited to at least see you in some way through a fucking screen, but I'm happy.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to get to see you, too. I'm really glad that it's through a screen, and I mean, soon enough, you'll be back in our town once this is all over. You know that.
I hope very soon, man. I hope very soon.
Definitely. So, Andy, today we're going to be discussing your album. It's called Undisputed, right? Now, can you tell us a little bit about the album and some of your inspiration?
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit about the album and some of your inspiration?
Yeah. Basically, I came up in 2019 with the idea to make a second album, and after Kill Somebody, I decided to make something like more cooperative with a lot of artists, because I felt that was the best way to give something different, to interact with other artists. Basically, they're all collabs. Just Undisputed 220 is the only single track. The other one are all cooperation collabs. And the name is Undisputed because one of my most famous track and the track that I loved the most was the old version of Undisputed. And
really good track.
So I decided to give that name because it's really like something that represents me. You know, I like it, the attitude and that way hardcore I want to make and want to do. So yeah, that's how it come up.
Awesome. That's great to hear. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it all. We're going to start things off with the first two tracks. We're going to go ahead with The Beat and Waterfall. The beat's going to be it's you and Remscore, and then we've got you and Badgex for the next one. So let's get things started off and show these fans a little taste. Go ahead.
Can you guess what we'll listen to next? Make some noise! I don't understand what's going on here. Now that we've introduced the main musical elements, here comes the beat. I don't understand what's going on here. Give it back now. I don't understand what's going on here. Here comes the beat. It's a massacre. Can you guess what we'll listen to next? Make some noise! Make some noise! Make some What's going on here?
Hey, Andy, can you hear us?
Yo.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Hey, we're just playing.
I can hear you.
Here comes the beat.
That was Andy the Core and Rem's Core, the beat. Those kicks are absolutely furious. One hell of a track, Andy. Next up right now, we've got Andy the Core and Bad Jack with Waterfall. Take it away, guys.
Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall. Swimming through the void, we hear the word. We lose ourselves, but we find it. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. Areas so up high. When you free your eyes, eternal prize.
Wow.
Oh, this is straight from Santa Monica, eh?
Man, that was an amazing track. It's amazing to hear how Andy was able to take the familiarity that we all know from Surge's voice from System of a Down and bring it to that freaking hardcore awesomeness that we all crave so dearly. What do you guys think?
Fucking love it. Love System of a Down.
That's one of my favorites from the album. Amazing job on that one, Andy.
Yo, can you tell us a little bit about the Root Vibes Only?
Andy, can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Andy.
Oh, he froze out.
Oh, 1 second, guys, while we regain our connection with Andy. Now, let's talk about Rude Vibes real quick. Can you tell us a little bit about what Rude Vibes is for the people who don't know while we wait for Andy?
Well, seeing that's part of his new label that he put out. Just trying to find out some more info on him.
Nice. Now, from what people have told us, Rude Vibes is most likely a clothing line or possibly a label. I'm not sure, but either way, whatever it is, Andy the Core is behind it, and it's probably something really cool. Oh, there he is. Hey, Andy, can you hear us?
Hey, Andy, how's it going?
He cannot hear us.
Here we go.
Oh, there he is. Hey,
Yo?
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, what's up? So we just got done listening to Waterfall, and we were talking about how awesome it was that you brought the familiar voice of Surge from System of a Down, and you took that and turned it into an amazing hardcore track. And then we actually just went to Gio, who had a question to you.
Had a question.
Yep.
So what is Rude Vibes Only?
Rude Vibes Only, man, of course.
Yeah, let us know what it is.
Yeah, bro.
I seen that fresh on your account, so let us know. What is it?
I can talk for 3 hours about it.
Well, could you give us a little bit about it and tell us what it is? Is it music? Is it clothing? What are we looking at here?
Rude Vibes came up from the needs that we had. When I say we, I mean me and the ex-Melodies guys, so Simone and Matt, because we grew up basically together since in normal life and also in the music life. And our need was, especially now after this fucking pandemic came up, was to give to the people what we want to share, the music, you know. We made music together since years. Then of course we had I don't want to talk about like contract issues and blah blah, but then now we had the chance to make this together. Basically, we don't even believe about making a label. We believe about making a way to deliver our music to the world in a fast way. Then of course we came up with a label because you need a label at the end, and that's why Real Vibes was born. And I don't want to really. I think that it's something different, and now we got just 2 releases, but we're gonna release music every 7 days. So you will see, you will hear. That is something, I think, in my opinion, new. It's really something new. It's experimental. It's something really that I think it's hard to find in the scene right now.
No, definitely. And not even that. I mean,
I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys. I think it's really big. It's nice. Yeah.
Every week, man, waiting for it.
Yeah, right. That's right, fans. You guys heard it here on The Remedy first. That they're pushing out tracks every 7 days on Rude Vibes. New music every 7 days coming out from Andy
Every
Decor
7
and Rude
days
Vibes.
you got a new release, man.
There you go.
Absolutely unheard of. And, I mean, in a time like this, new music is just everything. New music.
Absolutely, man.
Keeps you
Absolutely.
going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And, we got the new the melodies. They did their new solo project, which is Why Not for Simone, and Night Shift and Monkey Business for Matt. So we got like basically 4 artists. I need a core Monkey Business, Night Shift, and Why Not.
Yeah.
And man, we are cooperate, and it's amazing. You know, we're making music over Skype, or during the night. We came up with a fucking new tune every 2 days, and it's sick. And I really love it, and I'm sure that the crowd gonna like this, especially because you said in this time you need music. You need music, 100%.
Absolutely. As we say, you know, music is the remedy.
Yeah, music is the remedy.
Perfect. And speaking of music being in the remedy, let's give you guys a little bit more of Andy the Core's newest album with the next song coming up with Andy the Core and Riot, Insane.
Yeah. Fast.
Oh, and well, while they load it up, Andy, so this song, Insane, is it as insane as the name makes it out to be?
It's fast, man. It's fast.
It's fast?
Watch out for it.
Awesome. I'm excited. I'm ready for some extreme hardcore craziness.
Listen, I ain't gon' pretend to be the best. I don't give a fuck about ever being politically correct. Look at the fans that all my misery is blessed. As long as I'm breathing, I ain't gon' give them C's a rest. Bitch, I made hits, day in the basement, slaving away, playing the game, making my name big. Making my name big. Bitch, I made it. Day in the basement, slaving the white, playing the game, making my name big. Playing the game, making my name big. Listen, I ain't gon' pretend to be the best. I don't give a fuck about ever being politically correct. Look at the fans that all my misery is blessed. As long as I'm breathing, I ain't gon' give them C's a rest. Bitch, I made it. Day in the basement, slaving the white, playing the game, making my I don't give a fuck.
That was Andy the Core and Riot Insane, and boy was that absolutely insane. Those beats were furious, fast, and pounding. Now,
hell yeah.
Hell yes.
That shit was fucking fast as fuck.
Yeah,
Just
man.
like I like it.
All right. So I'm curious. I mean, your
Tell me, Marta.
hardcore is just, it's unique, it's diverse. I mean, it definitely, like, when the bass lines drop, you feel it in your chest, man. But I want to know, so would you want to produce any other type of genre, whether it's like house or trance?
Oh, yeah.
So what would it be, or do you have like anything that you have like stored away, or what's like, how are you getting out of like the hardcore creativity per se?
Yeah, I like this question. Basically, you're asking what kind of music I would like to produce, right? Outside hardcore, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. As I like, when I'm making music, basically, of course, every time I came up with hardcore, or also if I start with something else, but basically, I like a little bit kind of violence in every kind of music, you know? I was listening to metal and to rock. I'm still listening to Slipknot and whatever. So also when I try to make a slow beat stuff, it always be a little bit more on heavy stuff. So if I supposed to make music with a slow BPM, would be for sure electro, like electro house, you know. Now it's not popular anymore because I think there's more techno, there's more trance, but the electro house with the kick where you can feel the kick, which is really clear, that's my stuff. And also, of course, dubstep music, you know, dubstep is a perfect example of violence and slow beat.
Who's your favorite dubstep
artist? A mix
artist?
of that stuff would be great, you know. And in USA, it's really popular. I mean, dubstep is probably like here, it's like a neo-melodic Italian music here in Italy, you know. It's really popular.
So do you have a favorite dubstep artist or producer?
My favorite, Axiyum, man.
Axiyum, for
Come
sure.
on.
Definitely knows how to do a good show. Absolutely. I'm glad that we.
If you are online, let's make a call, bro.
So.
There you go.
Right? You heard that Excision. Andy the Core and Excision. That would be epic.
Excision Core.
Collab of the year right there.
Some Excision Core.
The Excision Core. That's nice, yeah.
Fucking lit. Get you a set at Lost Lands.
I actually hope that this album that you just made, Undisputed, leads to more collaborations, maybe outside as well, and that way we can possibly get to see something like that. That would be a very special
that's
thing.
what I want to do. Surf is not that easy, you know, because probably is easier in California and USA because I think, and I'm sure about it, it's a shame, but your mentality is much open than European mentality. So that's why. If I was born there, probably I was already cooperating with some artists from the dubstep scene. But in Europe, hardcore is every time it's a little bit something that you're making hardcore, so it's not, you know. It's hard to explain, but I think in California you are more open-minded. So when I will live there in 10 years, because I hope to live in LA. No, honestly, I hope to open my music also to that kind of crowd and that kind of artist, dubstep or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Absolutely, that'd be really cool. And you know, as much as it as you say that, like, we're all closed, or there's a lot of closed-minded people out there. I think as long as you just maintain that open-mindedness that you already have, that the right artist for you to collaborate with will eventually come around when the time is perfect. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel that's really the thing right there, is just every artist should just maintain that same kind of mindset that you have, open-minded to see what's new and what has potential, right?
Yeah, bro. Basically, you know, it's hard because to be an artist, in 2021, it's going to be 10 years of Andy the Core. So it's already 10 years that I'm on the hardcore scene. And as an artist, it's really hard to stay in the between, to make like what I supposed to do to stay in the business, or what I want to do, because you have to like what you do, you know?
Absolutely.
So it's a matter to find a balance. but I always put my heart in what I like, because people feel that you do what you like or what you need. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I mean, obviously, when we see you perform, we can tell that you love what you do.
You definitely
That's for sure.
rock the house in LA.
Thanks, sir.
Speaking of what Andy the Core does, we're going to be getting into our next track in just a second with Andy the Core and the Satan, called Damn. And actually, you know, the Satan, this guy is relatively new to our scene, to people out here at least. He's kind of a bit of a mystery. Nobody knows who he is, which is really cool. His mask is absolutely insane. And he does throw down some hard sets that are equally just as heart-pounding as Andy the Core's. So now it's awesome because we get to see these two in their collaboration together. This is Andy the Core and the Satan. Damn.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Wreck the house.
Damn. This is gangsta shit. This is gangsta shit. Damn. Gangsta shit. Shit. Damn. Gangsta shit. Gangsta shit. This is gangsta shit. Gangsta. Gangsta, gangsta, gangsta. Gangsta. Gangsta, gangsta. Gangsta. This is gangsta shit. Gangsta shit. Damn. This is gangsta shit.
All right, guys, that was Andy the Core and the Satan with Damn, and that really was some gangsta shit. Damn. If I might say so myself.
Bro, the main drop is a voice message from my friend on WhatsApp, actually.
The main drop is a voice message.
Because I was making the track. I sent it to him because it's like double check. I said, "Damn, bro, this is gangster shit." So I was like, "Okay, I got the vocal now."
Now, speaking of gangsta shit, next up on the lineup is Andy the Core and the Chaos Project with Gangsta.
Yeah, Gangsta.
Now, Gangsta.
For life.
So what do you have to tell us about this track, Gangsta? Because it seems that Gangsta seems to be a theme that's recurring across all of your or a lot of your tracks. You know, it seems that you're into that LA gangsta life.
Yeah, no, probably. I like. You know, it's probably it's a matter of I would say culture and I would say melting down culture, because I grew up listening to every kind of music, but a lot of hip hop and rap from like the death row, so the old school hip hop, you know. So basically, Tupac and all the Californian stuff. So I really love to mix down the shit, but also hardcore music in Europe back in the days was all about that. Was all about that vocals from the West Coast hip hop and whatever. So So basically, I think now we lose a little bit the thing. Nowadays, everything is got to start to be cheesy and everything like polite, because the Dutch market, they are really moving to that. So said, we are Italian, so we are badass. We need to keep it that way. And that's why I love to put like this kind of rap shit, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we love it too.
Perfect. We love it too. All right, let's give the fans a taste of that gangsta. That was Andy the Core and the Chaos Project with Gangsta. Now, next up, we've got a special little treat with Andy the Core and the Sickest Squad. Now, you guys might remember that Andy the Core and the Sickest Squad came out to Hardstyle Arena, La Cosa Nostra, just recently for one heck of a performance. Right?
I love that show so much.
Man, was dope, man.
Yo,
I mean, down
your
to
energy.
the graphic for the flyers, to the promotions, I mean, absolutely amazing.
The crowd was insane. The crowd
Yeah.
was insane.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man, was dope, man. Was amazing. Yeah, it's pure Californian vibes there, man. I want to go back there, man.
You gotta come back for sure. Once it's all over.
I probably sweated out like a whole gallon.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely. You know that I was sitting there side stage pumping hard as heck. Now, this track I'm really excited for because, I mean, these guys are all awesome people. Andy and both of the guys from the Sickest Squad are just absolutely wonderful producers and people all around. Now, let's give it to you guys with Andy the Core and the Sickest Squad and Snap.
Couple bottles while we party in the back. Make the lights flicker, make the place go black. That's the type of shit that makes you want to attack. That's the type of shit that makes your spine go snap. Down a couple bottles while we party in the back. Make the lights flicker, make the place go black. That's the type of shit that makes you want to attack. That's the type of shit that makes your spine go fucking snap. Like a fucking snap up. Like a fucking snap up. Let's go.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment. Will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Damn, man. That was Monkey Business with Andy the Core. And that track really had us bouncing around, guys. Oh, my God. Really awesome track. And right before that, we just heard Andy the Core and the Sickest Squad Snap, and we were talking a little bit about that, about his last performance in L.A. with the Sickest Squad. And we were talking about how much of an amazing night that really was, guys, right?
That was a sick ass night. That was a lot of things that happened that night. That was my first time at Hardstyle Arena event.
Yeah, basically, man. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, listen. Was the same? Yeah, that time. I was expecting an improvement of crowd and whatever in California, but man, that time I was like, it was not even like looking like USA. I mean, was like a really like a vibes that you see in France or Spain or whatever. So I was like, what the fuck, man? And I saw my flags with my name. I was like, man, this is fucking paradise, you know. And I was so happy. I was so happy that kind of vibes that you usually see in Europe about hardcore party, there started to be something there, man. And I love that. You guys you did like fucking amazing work, because just alone, that's yourself, you know, and man, thumbs up forever for that, you know.
Thank you very much.
Really.
We are a small yet growing community, but we are very, very strong. That is for sure. Absolutely.
No.
The passion behind the United States hard dance community is just absolutely unprecedented, and we feel it. We feel it with all of our fans, and we feel it when they're out there dancing to you playing or any other artists that we bring around. Our fans are definitely something else.
Sharif, when Trump will be over and you will be the next president, please, more hardcore in the United States.
HSA for president. Oh, man.
You know?
So that Monkey Business song, that really actually had us bouncing around quite a bit. It seemed like it was a little bit of a different kind of vibe than your normal song.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got that sample, you know. It's when you hear that on a crowd, you're like, what? Because it's really slow. But man, it's House of Pain. I mean, it's probably everybody knows that, you know, and it's so popular. And it's so hardcore if you think about it. This is slow, but it's so badass, you know. So we came up with that idea. We were like, yeah, we're gonna do it, you know. Yeah, it was lovely.
Absolutely, it was an amazing track. And next up, we've got actually what's coming up is our highlighted track. It's our pick of the week for the Remedy this week, and that is Annie the Core with Night Shift. That's hardcore. Now,
oh man, my favorite.
That
is my favorite.
Right there, it says a lot on its own. I mean, for you to name a track that's hardcore, it has to be the essence of hardcore.
I got the story for you later after the track because you cannot believe it. You know?
But I mean, is there anything you wanted to tell us about the track other than the crazy story?
Was that as you want? I can tell you now, but if we listen to it, it's better later. I tell you the story later.
All right, that's fine. You know? Yeah, we'll totally take it later. Absolutely. So then let's give it to you guys hard. Let's get it going. We've got our track of the week for the Remedy, and that is Annie the Core and Night Shift. That's hardcore. Let's get it going, guys. I'm really excited for this track. I think that this is going to be one hell of a track. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
That's hardcore, man. That's hardcore, man. That's hardcore, man. Into the police. Into the police. Into the police. That's hardcore, man.
Damn, now that was hardcore. Not even that, just like, whoa, Andy, whoa.
Always bringing the heat.
Yeah, that bass
Yeah, it was
line
bloody hell, bloody hell.
Fuck yeah.
It's all right, so you got to fill us in now that we've heard it. What's the story?
Man, yeah, the first vocal, the loop, it's easy. It was a sample we found, over the internet. It's a sample, it's a free royalty sample when you search like for ideas. But that's the phrase, the sentence. That's our core, man. I was fucking sitting on the couch watching Family Guy. You cannot believe that. And it was the vending machine was talking with another vending machine and say, with a robot voice, man, you are hardcore, man. That's hardcore. I was like, we got it, man. And the vending machine was talking with another and said, that's hardcore, man. I was like,
so much inspiration.
but what do you need more? I mean, man, it was just perfect, It was with Matt on the couch, figuring out about ideas, and was like, we got it. I was from Family Guy. Of course, it's so processed and distorted, but I will send you the original one, and I was like, man, you cannot believe that. It's a fucking Family Guy.
Absolutely, that's funny. That's funny, and not even that. I mean, it's really cool to see that our cultures are crossing like that,
This is the good way. Making music is electronic music. It's also from this thing, because when you are a singer, you have to sing and you have to write down the melody with the instrument. When you do electronic music, you can come up with these sick things that maybe are like in a normal life, and you hear something and you can put it in music, which is amazing.
Definitely, it's something that allows you to expand your horizons broader than other people who have like a singular kind of style or method, which is really cool. That's another reason why I appreciate electronic music so much. Is there's so many things that like you just can't do elsewhere,
You ain't got that creative.
Yeah. No.
Do some Rick and Morty stuff.
That'd be really cool.
Get some inspiration from Rick and Morty. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Honestly, that's one of the biggest reasons too why I love electronic dance music, is because with anything that you do throughout your day, it gives you that little light bulb of inspiration, ding, and you whip out a banger,
Yeah. I'm totally agree with you. Totally, 100%.
Once again, shout out to Family Guy for that inspo.
Right.
Super tight.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the vending machine.
Now, with that awesome story in mind, we're at the point where we're going to let go of Andy the Core right now, and he's going to go ahead and get ready for our special live set that we've got for you guys. He's going to give it to you guys rough and hard in just a little bit. But for now, while he gets ready, we're going to give it to you guys with a little bit of hardstyle, something that we've been neglecting for most of the show, but we just wanted to let you guys know that we still got that love here for you. So next up, we're going to start things off with Kronos and No Pain, No Gain. Now, Kronos was just out here recently for February 28th for another edition of Hardstyle Arena, just like Andy the Core was, and he rocked the crowd on the Hollywood Strip, took it to heights that were just unbelievable. If you guys were there, you guys knew what was up. That crowd was absolutely rough, rowdy, and just amazing. All right, guys, this is Kronos, No Pain, No Gain.
pushing my limits. It's all for the game. The adrenaline rush when your muscle gets sore. When you gave you everything, I still wanna get more. No pain, no gain. No gain, there's no pain. No gain, there's no pain. The iron, your blood, your body, your brain. There's no pain. No gain, the pump, the sweat, the price to pay. No pain, no gain. No pain, no. on the headlight. That shit on the headlight.
That was Chunky by Kane. We were going ham in here for a second, guys. We went so hard that we cut our own sound. Right? Oh, we had sweats right here. And then right before that, we had Sarah with All Night Clap Long, and again, Kronos with No Pain, No Gain. All artists that you've seen on guess where? Hardstyle Arena stages. That's right, Hardstyle Arena. We bring you the best, the most banging, and the newest and the freshest hard dance out there, honestly. All the stuff that you guys haven't seen yet in America, guess who brings it out? Hardstyle Arena. But you know who else brings out other great stuff? You got AOH and BassCon as well, all representing the harder styles. And any company that represents the harder styles is an amazing company in my book, that's for sure. As long as you support the harder styles while you're in America, that's really the important part, guys. Screw companies, genres, or whatever. You know, our message here is music. And music is, as we say, the remedy. And, you know, when you get into those points where you're sitting there and you're arguing over why you won't go listen to the music you love just because somebody else is making a show, that just makes you sound silly. Just go love what you love, you know? Enjoy it. Be you, and, I mean, express yourself to it.
Hallelujah on that one.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
Can I get a hey, Wiki?
Now, we're coming to the end of our show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next up, we've got Andy the Core coming up with his guest mix. It looks like he's just about ready for you guys. And we just wanted to wish you guys a goodbye and thank you all for tuning into our first show. I know that it was our first show and we had a few kinks to work out, but I promise you guys that next week we're going to come in stronger, we're going to come in harder, we're going to come in more banging.
And that's what she said.
And you guys are absolutely going to love it. Now, we're going to have another guest appearance next week, another guest interview, and we're going to also showcase more artists that we've had in past Hardstyle Arenas and most likely we'll have in future Hardstyle Arenas to give you guys kind of a treat as we sit at home and go through this all together.
Welcome to the That's hardcore, man. That's hardcore, man. That's hardcore, man.
Dropping that shit on the headlight.
Let's go!
It was a fake drop.
Let's go!
And this was a new hit from the Seeker Squad and Andy the Core. Yeah, it's massive, but now let's get back on the track.
Drop.
Large pizza party.
Party.
No pepperoni. Drop, 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 drop.
Pizza bollube.
No pepperoni. Large pizza patty. Pizza patty. Extra cheese. Pepperoni. Pizza patty. No pepperoni. Yeah, you wanted extra cheese. Pepperoni.
È la tradizione, la poesia, noi siamo tutto questo.
Pronto? Pizzeria Grande Piramide d'Egitto. Cosa vuole?
Pizza patty. No pepperoni. Large pizza patty.
Aspetta, com'è che faceva?
Pizza patty. Pizza. No pepperoni. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
No pepperoni. Large pizza. Drop. Drop. Extra cheese. Pizza patty.
activation.
Cold blood.
Well, she took a baseball bat and she beat him to death.
Cold blood. Cold blood.
Asshole. Asshole.
I'm wasted. All I wanna do is fly onto you, baby. I'm faded. All I wanna do is take you, baby.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the
It's a dark place. Dark place. It's a dark place. It's a dark place. 3, 2, 1, 0. Dark place. Dark place. 0. It's a dark place. Dark place. It's a dark place. It's a dark place.
Time to do the monkey dance. Time to do the monkey dance. Here we go.
Monkey dance.
I'm